What is up, everybody? And time to start our live session. And I see more than 30 members already watching this trading session. And nice to see you all, traders. And I hope that you will enjoy this live stream. First of all, while other members are connecting to this live stream, let me briefly introduce myself. For those who don't know me, my name is Vasily. I'm a pro trader, I'm a trading coach, and for more than 9 years, I'm trading. And what I'm trying to do in this live streams, I'm showing how I trade, I'm showing how I analyze the market, and I'm trying to demonstrate you what exactly I'm looking for trade interests. And also, a very important part of each live stream is your questions. Yeah, so if you have any questions, if you want to ask me something, remember that we have a live chat here on YouTube, and there you can ask me questions. There you can ask me to analyze any instrument you want. And traditionally, if something is not clear in my analysis, please let me know. Nice to see Anup right here. Nice to see Hari Fidi. Nice to see Alex right here. Nice to see Cheating Fun, Steve, Lucia, Shahid, Xelani. Nice to see you all. And very important thing about viewers of this live stream is the fact that we have very international community right here. And when I check the statistics from where are the viewers, I see people from different parts of the world. From, I don't know, from the United States to South Africa, from South Africa to Pakistan, and it is great. And usually we have very nice ambience right here. So I hope you will enjoy this live session. Nice to see Salim. Nice to see Vani right here. Mahi, Leaf, Africa. Nice to see you all. So what I want to start our today's live stream with. First, I wanted to show you my trading plan for WTI crude oil. The market is approaching a very important point there, and I wanted to show you how I analyze the charts with my trading strategy. And on the example of oil, I will show you what exactly do I need to open the trade. So let's start with oil, I guess. Yes, let's open US oil chart. And my trading strategy is called the top-down trading strategy. And it means that in my trading strategy, I rely on multiple time frame analysis. Yes, with my trading strategy, I start with the higher time frame. Yes, I start traditionally with the daily time frame. There, we analyze the market trend first. We are trying to get where the market is going. And then what we do, we are looking for the points, the areas from where it is safe for us to catch the continuation of the trend or to catch a correctional movement within that trend. Yes, so here on oil, first let's analyze the market trend and let's try to get where the market is going. And here, analyzing the daily, I guess it is quite obvious that we are in a bearish trend, that we are trading in a long-term bearish trend here. And then zooming in the chart, we can see that trading in a long-term bearish trend for some time, oil was consolidating. Yes, and for some time we were trading within a range. Yes, we were trading in sideways, and the market was consolidating, respecting the boundaries of that very wide range. But take a look what happened next. Last week, the market has violated the support of the range. Yes, the price formed a high momentum bearish candle, and we closed below the support of the range. So it looks like bears keep pushing the market lower. Yes, and for that reason we are very bearish biased, and our task here on WTI crude oil will be to look for the points from where it will be safe for us to catch the next bearish wave. How are we looking for these points? We analyze the key levels. We analyze the historical structures vertical and horizontal ones. Yes, and we are patiently waiting for the test of these structures. So looking left and analyzing the price action, the historical price action, take a look what I spotted. Here on WTI crude oil, we see that structure cluster. Yes, and you can see that that structure cluster was broken to the downside. Yes, then we were consolidating, and then the price bounced. Yes, the price bounced, and then we dropped lower, sitting in ULU. So it looks like here on WTI crude oil we have a quite wide cluster of resistance. Yes, the supply cluster, the area from where potentially the market may drop. And the fact is that currently the market is approaching the lower boundary of that area. So from there, we can look for shorting. But instead of just shorting aggressively, we need some extra confirmation. And we will look for confirmation on lower time frames, analyzing the intraday time frame. So our next step will be to execute the lower time frame analysis. Traders, I hope you follow. Don't forget to like this live stream and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if some step of the analysis is not clear, yeah, just let me know in the live chat. Yes, I will clarify. Nice to see Andor right here. Nice to see David. Nice to see Christina. Nice to see Ravi right here. Nice to see Joan. Nice to see Patrick. Nice to see you all. And Patrick says, one question, if there's a reversal pattern in the 1 hour chart and also in the 4 hour time frame, what time frame to take the trade? 4 hour, Patrick. You always take the highest time frame where you recognize the pattern. So if you recognize the pattern on an hourly time frame and on a 4 hour, you trade it on 4 hour. Yes, the logic here is very simple. So let's check, traders, how the price reacts to that structure, and let's check the situation on the 4 hour. Opening a 4 hour time frame, here the first thing will be to analyze the candlesticks. Why candlesticks are so important for us right here? The fact is that even though bulls were pushing the price heavily, we formed over here a very, very nice doji, traders. Do you see that doji? So that doji signifies the weakness of buyers. So even though previously buyers were very strong, once that structure was reached, the market found the equilibrium, and bulls are not pushing that heavily that like they were pushing before. So it is a quite important clue. And you can see that currently here oil is consolidating, and you can see that currently, yeah, we are trading within that minor range, and the market is extremely weak. Yeah, so let's open an hourly time frame and look for some extra clues. Opening an hourly time frame, here in an hourly time frame, we can see in details that currently oil is ranging, right? That we are trading within a horizontal range. And why the market is ranging? The market is ranging simply because the market found the so-called fair value price. And locally, all the market participants agree about current prices, and for that reason, the market start trading within the range. Yes, and of course, while the market is ranging, the market participants are waiting for some important trigger. Yes, the market participants are waiting for some fundamental trigger to decide where to push the market next, right? So in order for us to confirm that bears dominate the market again, what we will look for here in WTI crude oil, we will look for a breakout of the neckline of the range. Yes, and if the price bracing closes below the support of the range, chances will be high that then bearish movement will continue. Yes, and you can see that currently I even have the alert lying below the support of the range. It will help me not to miss the breakout attempt. So once the price breaks and closes below the support of the range, I would consider shorting the market. Yes, shorting on a retest, setting stop loss above the highs of the pattern and expecting a bearish movement at least to the closest strong structure support. Yes, our first support will be right here, and that will be our first goal. Yes, and as you know, I usually trade with two targets, so the second target will be that support. So that will be our trade, and that trade will become, that trading setup will become valid only if the price breaks the support of the range. Yes, that is a very important condition, and we strictly need an hourly candle close below the support of the range to confirm the breakout. So that is our plan. Remember that the price may also break the resistance of the range to the upside. Yes, and if the price breaks and closes above the resistance of the range, then the market may go higher and we won't trade. Let me know, traders, if everything is clear. Yes, and let me know if you have any questions. Also, traders, don't forget that in the live chat you can ask me what else to analyze for you. So if you want me to analyze any instrument for you, yeah, crypto, commodities, indexes, Forex, please, traders, let me know in live chat, and I will be happy to analyze something for you. And nice to see a Fadil right here. Thank you for watching. Nice to see Khan right here. Nice to see you. Yes, and thank you for being right here. So, traders, if you're wondering what is the reason why we got gathered today we have the FOMC. Yes, and today we have the Fed interest rate decision. Yes, and that will be a very important event. And currently, the market participants are waiting for a decision of the Fed, right? And we won't try to predict what Fed is going to say because, yeah, it is very hard to know in advance what politicians will do. Yeah, what we'll try to do, we will try to prepare ourselves for different scenarios. Yes, and if the news are positive, then we will be prepared for buying, and if the news are negative, we will be prepared for selling. So our task during this live stream is to simply prepare ourselves. Yes, that will be our main task. And by the way, just for the sake of interest, let me know in the live chat, what do you expect from the Fed? Do you expect the rate hike, or do you believe that the rate will remain the same? Or, reading the news, I even read some news that Fed may even decrease the rate. I don't believe in that, but let me know what are your thoughts, traders. Let me know what are your thoughts. Now let me check what else to analyze for you. And I see some questions about EURUSD. So I guess let's check what is up with EURUSD, and then we'll check what else to analyze. And definitely I will analyze the indexes for you. I see some questions about Bitcoin, so no worries, we will analyze everything. And Patrick says a rate hike. So let me know, traders, if we have some skeptics in the live chat. Let me know what are your thoughts. So EURUSD, I guess you saw, traders, that for some time EURUSD is definitely very bullish, and the price has perfectly respected that horizontal structure support from where we see a steady and strong bullish movement. Moreover, it is very important for us to know that EURUSD also violated that structure cluster. You can see that here we have a very important resistance that was broken to the upside, and retesting that we see a positive bullish reaction from that structure. However, what we have ahead Ahead we have a very important horizontal resistance cluster. So technically speaking, euro dollar is currently stuck between two very important structures, between a very important resistance and between a very important support. Yes, and depending on the actions of the Fed today, we will either see a very impulsive bullish movement or a bearish movement. And being technical traders, our task is just to prepare the set of conditions to confirm a bullish rally and a bearish rally. Yes, so let's simply try to discuss what do we need to confirm that the market will go higher and what do we need to confirm if the market drops lower. And Mahi says that Fed will certainly increase the rate by 25 basic points. Let's see. And Ahmed also expects the rate hike. Everyone expects the rate hike. It is very interesting. Yeah, it is very interesting. So let's see. You know how funny it is always to watch the actual actions of the Fed. When you know everything is like, when you know everyone is like 100% sure that the rate will be increased, they do the opposite. Yeah, it's crazy. So traders, remember that in trading, we trade the facts, not the gossips. Yes, it is a very important rule that we follow. So here in euro dollar, we will expect a bullish movement, a bullish rally, if the price manages to break and close above that resistance, right? We have a very significant resistance cluster right here. And if only a daily candle closes above that cluster, only then a bullish continuation will be expected. Only then the market will go much higher. Yes, so wait for a breakout. Yes, wait for a daily candle close above that resistance. That will be your confirmation that the price will go higher. If you are bearish, however, and if the news are bearish for euro dollar, for a confirmation, we will look for a breakout of that support, right? If the price breaks and closes below that horizontal support, then probabilities will be high to see a bearish continuation. So everything depends on a breakout. Now, yes, and here are the scenarios. Let me know, what do you expect from euro dollar? Now, the next one we will discuss Bitcoin. Yes, I saw a question about Bitcoin. This one we'll analyze next. And Bitcoin right now is on focus. Yeah, so we should definitely check that. So let's open that. And traders, don't forget to like this live stream and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I guess you saw, traders, that Bitcoin is unstoppable. Yes, and after this bank turmoil started, the market keeps growing and growing and growing. And currently, if we look left at structure, we should definitely note that currently Bitcoin is approaching a quite important horizontal structure resistance. Yes, take a look. Here we have quite important cluster that was important for the market participants in the past. And funny thing is that the market perfectly stopped once that structure was reached, right? Once that structure was reached, we stopped growing. And definitely it is a very, very, very important clue, right? And we see for now the rejections from that structure. We see that the market is currently very weak, yes, and we can see that the market participants are waiting for something. And opening a 4-hour, we can even see this slowing bullish momentum. So if initially bulls were pushing heavily, then we started to slow down, right? You can see that we started to trade within a rising parallel channel and the momentum started to slow down. So if initially, yes, we got a very sharp bullish rally right here, now the market is slowing down. So for Bitcoin skeptics out there, I would suggest waiting for a breakout of the support of the channel. If the price breaks and closes below the support of the channel, we will most likely see a correctional movement. Yes, so that here will be on focus. And if you're looking for local shorting, that is exactly what you should look at for shorting. Alternatively, remember that the bullish breakout of that resistance will push the price higher. Yes, if the market violates that resistance to the upside, then the market will go to that structure. Yes, so let the price break that resistance for confirmation, and if we break that, we will most likely go higher. Also, by the way, a couple of words about the weekly time frame. Here in the weekly time frame, traders, we have a very classic inverted head and shoulders pattern. Yes, do you see this one right here? Yes, we have the completed left shoulder, the head, and right shoulder. And the price is violated the neckline with the high momentum bullish candle. So here in the weekly, we already have a confirmed bullish reversal. And that pattern may indicate the initiation of a long-term bullish trend, right? So I won't be surprised if, based on the mid-term and long-term perspective, Bitcoin will keep growing. Yeah, so that is what I see. Traders, give me yes in a live chat if you want me to analyze gold. I see that some of you want me to analyze some Forex peers, some of you want me to analyze indexes. Give me yes if you want me to analyze gold next. Now, and by the way, if I miss your questions, please don't be angry, because it is quite hard for me to follow all the messages in the live chat. We have so many members right here, so please remember that I just can't miss your message. But I promise that I won't finish this live stream before I answer all your questions. Yeah. And Goy Forex says, oil, my friend, we started today's analysis with oil. So please check the beginning of this live stream. There I shared the exact trading plan for this one. Yeah, and I promised to analyze pound yen. Yes, let's take a look at pound yen. And then I promised traders we will analyze gold. I see a lot of yes, so just after pound yen, we will take a look at gold. So pound yen pair, what is up with this one? So on pound yen pair, analyzing this one with my students, we have spotted earlier a very important major rising trend line in pound yen. Yeah, so here we got a very important rising trend line from where we saw a very strong rejections. Yes, we saw very strong rejections from that trend line, and the price has perfectly respected that. Yes, and from that trend line, bullish movement initiated. Then opening a 4-hour time frame. Here in a 4-hour time frame, we can also spot a very important bullish breakout. Yes, you can see that here in a 4-hour time frame, we have violated a very important horizontal structure resistance. Yes, we got a very important structure cluster that was broken with the high momentum bullish candle. And definitely that is the sign that the pair will keep growing. Yes, so far the goal for buyers is that resistance cluster. And I'm quite sure that this one will be reached quite soon. Yes, probabilities will be high that that resistance will be reached quite soon. And then we will monitor the breakout. And bullish breakout of that resistance cluster will push the price higher than, yes, to that structure. So that is my current outlook for pound yen. Traders, let me know if everything is clear. And also don't forget to like this live stream. And thank you so much for your questions. I truly appreciate your participation, and I'm happy that we have so many members here watching this live stream. So now, as I promised, let's analyze gold. Yes, and if you're wondering how FOMC today may affect gold, so the main reason, traders, why gold is growing is that because of that banking turmoil, because of the bankruptcy of several banks, investors started to prefer these safe haven assets. Yes, and gold is one of the most common safe haven assets. Yes, so when times are bad, that gold is the first priority of big money. And for that reason, gold started to grow that rapidly. And if the Fed will try to calm down the market with the promises to stop rate hikes, that will most likely make gold very bearish, in my view. Yes, so that is my humble opinion. However, if they stick to the plan, yes, and if they see that they will keep increasing the rates, probably investors will expect the further turmoil in the banking sector, the continuation of the crisis, and that inevitably will push the prices higher. Yes, so that is my personal fundamental outlook. But now let's check what charts tell us. Yes, and let's try to look for some clues right here. So traders, by the way, if you have some opposite view concerning the Fed decision and gold prices, let me know. Yes, it is very interesting to always listen to some other opinions, so let me know. So we started this very sharp bullish movement. Yes, and last week was very bullish for gold as well. And it turned out that the price has reached a very important horizontal structure. Yes, you can see that here on the left, we got a very important horizontal structure resistance that was reached. And it turned out that structure here was perfectly respected. You can see that even though we got a breakout attempt of the structure, even though bulls tried to violate that structure to the upside, it turned out that we were rejected. Yes, and bears managed to close this daily candle below that structure. And then a correctional movement started, and the market even has neglected that horizontal structure. So here, previously, we got a very important horizontal key level, but then it became invalid. Yes, because buyers neglected that first, and then sellers neglected that first. So we can see that market participants no more trade from that level. So it is no more valid. But at the same time, you can see that we stopped falling approaching that minor structure. And if we open a 4-hour time frame, we can see that here on a 4-hour time frame, we can spot in details that horizontal structure that the price for now respects. Now, analyzing the candlesticks over here, what we can spot is that currently the market is very weak. Even though bears were pushing heavily, once that minor structure was reached, you can see that we stopped falling, and for a quite long period of time, we are trading within a very narrow range. And here, traders, we have a perfect example of the inside bar formation. Yes, and here is our mother's bar. And so far, you can see that all the candles are trading within the range of that mother's bar. So why that candle here is so important? That candlestick pattern formation signifies that the market currently is very weak and the market participants are waiting. And guess what they are waiting for? They are waiting for FOMC, yes, to decide what to do next. So if the price violates the mother's bar, the range of the mother's bar to the upside, and closes above that, probabilities will be high that we will see a bullish continuation on gold. Yes, and you can even consider buying, yes, with the stop loss lying below the lows of the pattern and initial target being that support, right? So that can be your plan for buying. However, bearish breakout of that structure, yes, a bearish violation of that support can be a very important bearish signal, yes, and then the market may drop much lower. Let me know, traders, what are your personal expectations from gold? Let me know if you're bullish or bearish, and please give me the reason why. And if you have any questions, yes, if you have any questions and if something is not clear about that analysis, also let me know. Also, a couple of words, traders, about an hourly time frame. So on an hourly time frame, we can see in details what exactly is happening within the inside bar formation. And inside bar formation on an hourly time frame looks like a classic range. Yes, it looks like a classic range, and here we are setting equal highs and equal lows. Yes, so from an hourly time frame perspective, it is just a horizontal trading range. Yes. Also, a couple of words about important key levels that you should monitor this week. So if the price drops lower, you should definitely take into consideration that very important horizontal key structure support. Yes, we have that support cluster right here that in the past was a strong resistance from where a strong bearish rally initiated. And then after the breakout, that structure turned into a very strong support, right? From where a bullish movement initiated. So definitely that structure cluster is very important. Bit lower, over here we have one more very important support cluster to watch, again based on the recent historical price action. And lower over here we have that support cluster based on these two equal lows. So monitor that structures carefully, and I will look for trading opportunities from the structures, and once I spot one of them, I will definitely post an update on my free Telegram channel, so don't forget to subscribe. Now, traders, so I saw a lot of questions about US 30 and Aussie dollar. So let's check Aussie dollar, yes, first, and then we'll check Aussie dollar. So let's open US 30 index, and let's analyze this one. And by the way, so these are my drawings based on my recent analysis for US 30 index that I shared on my free Telegram channel. And here what we can see is that the market is currently stuck between two very important structures. From one side, we have a very important support from where we see very strong rejections. And here we have a very strong resistance, yes, that the market is currently testing. So again, the future direction of the market will most likely depend on the reaction of the price to these structures, yes, and depending on the FOMC today, traders, the market will either break that resistance and initiate a bullish movement, or break that support and push the price lower. In order to clarify where the market will go next, your task will be to wait for a breakout. Yes, your task will be to wait for a daily candle close above the resistance that will confirm a bullish continuation, and a daily candle close below the support. It will confirm a coming bearish movement. Yeah, so that is what is on focus here. Now, about Aussie dollar here. Let's analyze Aussie dollar, and I promise to analyze Aussie dollar. GOE Forex, my friend, we already analyzed oil. So just check the beginning of this live stream. I started my today's analysis with oil. Joseph says, if the rate hike, how does that affect gold? Joseph, it is not about numbers. So the rhetorics is also very important. So when big players are deciding what to do, for them, not only the numbers of the rate hike are important, for them, the words are very important as well. So I already described that the continuation, if Fed will clearly state that they will stick to the plan and they will keep increasing the rates as they initially planned to beat the inflation, most likely it will cause the bullish movement on gold. Yes, because it will most likely worsen the current situation with the banking crisis. However, if they decide to ease the current rate hike policies, that may spike a very strong bearish movement on gold, because that may trigger a very strong bearish movement on gold, because gold is pumped on panic now. And if Fed eases the policy, it will push the price lower, in my view. Yes, so let me know if you agree with my opinion, and Joseph, let me know if this analysis makes sense to you. Traders, by the way, don't forget to like this live stream. Remember that your likes are very important. And moreover, don't forget to subscribe to me on my social networks. Yes, I have Instagram, I have a free Telegram channel, I have Twitter, I have Facebook group, and I have TradingView. Yes, and all the links are in the description below, so don't forget to subscribe. So, Aussie dollar appear. Let's check what is up with Aussie dollar, and let's try to discuss what can we expect from the instrument. So one thing is certain. We were trading in a minor bearish trend, and we reached a very important horizontal structure support. This one, yes. Once that support was reached, we formed multiple doji candles, and then we formed a high momentum bullish candle, and the correctional movement initiated. And now we are approaching a very important horizontal structure resistance. And yesterday, approaching that resistance, we have even formed a bearish engulfing candle. And that candle right here, that bearish engulfing candle, engulfed, that previous bullish candle. So it is very, very, very important bearish clue. But at the same time, we have also a very important bullish clue right here. If we analyze the price action, if we take that high and draw a trend line, we can also spot right here a major falling trend line. And moreover, if we add one more, we can spot right here a falling channel, right? And the price, after the test of that support, has bounced and violated the resistance of the channel. So from one side, we have a very strong resistance right here, from where we see a strong bearish reaction. But at the same time, we see very strong support from where bullish movement initiated and the price broke the resistance of the channel. So in such kind of situation, it is better to stay away from trading the market, because we have here the bullish clues and the bearish clues, right? So bullish breakout of that resistance will confirm a bullish sentiment on the pair, and then a bullish movement will be expected. Yes, so if you're looking for buying, that is what you should look for to buy Aussie dollar. However, if the price breaks that support right here, I would not recommend selling, because just a bit lower here we have a major support cluster, so shorting the pair won't be a good idea. So far, let's check how the price reacts to that resistance. Yes, and let's wait for the Fed. Traders, I see a question from Neil Gosh about Bitcoin. My friend, we already analyzed Bitcoin. Yes, I guess it was analyzed around 15 minutes ago, so please check the recording. I shared very detailed top-down analysis covering weekly time frame, daily time frame, and even 4-hour time frame. So please check. I hope that you will find that insightful. Traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. I promised USAIF to analyze NASDAQ and then XYZS to analyze Euro Yen. So this will be the next two instruments that we'll analyze. First, Euro Yen. Yeah, let's check Euro Yen and let's analyze what is the situation here. So Euro Yen recently dropped. Following this banking turmoil, Euro dropped suddenly, yeah, and the price has perfectly respected that horizontal support from where we saw multiple rejections. Now we see that the price formed a high momentum bullish candle here on the daily, and now bulls are pushing. So let's check if we have something else, something important on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour time frame, analyzing the price action, we can spot that for some time the pair was consolidating, right? We were trading within a quite wide range over here. Yes, respecting that resistance and that support. And you can see, traders, that over here we got the confirmed breakout of that resistance. You can see that the price formed a high momentum bullish candle. We broke that resistance, then we retested that, we were nicely rejected, and now bulls are pushing. So I personally believe that Euro Yen pair will go higher. Yes, I believe that Euro Yen pair will go higher, and chances will be high that that resistance will be reached quite soon. So on Euro Yen, I'm very bullish. However, everything may change with the today's FOMC. So also take that into consideration. Yes, and plan your trades accordingly. Yeah. So that is the outlook. Now, nice to see Baba Group right here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, and thank you for watching. So now, what will we analyze is US 100 index. Yes, the NASDAQ, as I promised. So, by the way, on weekend, if you follow me on TradingView, you know that this weekend I posted a very bullish forecast for US 100, and I have spotted a confirmed breakout of that horizontal structure resistance. Yes, so last week the price broke that structure here to the upside. Yes, and then that structure turned into a very strong support. Yes, from where the price bounced. Now important decision is ahead here on US 100. The fact is that currently we are approaching that structure cluster. Yes, we have a very important resistance cluster that the market is currently approaching. And similar to many instruments, here we are stuck between two very important structures. And everything will depend on the reaction of the price to these structures. If we see a bullish breakout of that resistance, it will most likely push the index higher. By the way, that structural resistance here matches perfectly with that historical resistance. Yes, so bullish breakout of this one will be a very significant event, right? And then the market will go higher to at least to that structure. Alternatively, remember that a bearish breakout of that support may push the price lower. So again, we are preparing for the today's FOMC and we are planning the scenarios. We admit the fact that we don't know what Fed will do. And for that reason, we are preparing for positive and negative scenarios. Yes, and here is just our plan. Yes, here is how we are preparing. Yes, I hope it is clear, traders. Let me know if you have any questions. Yes, as always, if you don't follow some steps of my analysis, let me know. Yeah, and I will certainly try to clarify. So, traders, more than 100 people watching this live stream. Yes, and thank you all for being here. Yes, don't forget as always to share your feedbacks. Yes, if you have any propositions, how can I improve the quality of this live streams, let me know. Probably I should analyze for you something else, like stocks, for example, like futures. Let me know what are you interested in, and thank you so much for your participation. So let me know, traders, what else to analyze for you. Let me know what to check next. And I see a question from Malik about pound Swiss. So pound Swiss will be the next instrument that we'll analyze, and then pound dollar. Yeah, so this two will be the next instruments for the analysis. First, pound Swiss. Those who follow me on my free Telegram channel knew that yesterday I posted a very bullish prediction for pound Swiss. So analyzing the price action here on a daily time frame, what I have spotted was a confirmed bullish breakout of that trend line. Yes, you can see that here we had a very significant trend line. Yeah, very solid trend line that was broken to the upside. And moreover, the price has also violated that horizontal resistance cluster. Then we saw the formation of a very important bearish candle. And even though that candle closed below that trend line, I still remain very bullish, traders. And for now, I'm expecting a bullish continuation to that high. Yes, I am still very bullish. I still believe that that violation here is very significant. Yes, it tells us about the strengths of bulls, phenomenal strengths of bulls. So chances will be high to see a bullish movement here. Yeah, so the outlook on the peer is very bullish. Let's briefly check the intraday time frame analysis. Here, analyzing the 4-hour time frame, we have reached a very important liquidity zone. Yes, very important intraday demand cluster here was reached. And it looks like that cluster here was perfectly respected. Yes, and here we formed a tiny little cup and handle pattern. Yes, very tiny little cup and handle. And let me just show you exactly how it looks like right here. So here was our cup. Yes, and here was the tiny handle. Yeah, and by the way, it is a very rare pattern. And here we can just see how efficient it is. It forms very rarely. But once the price forms that, yeah, it gives a very decent confirmation. Yeah, so I am bullish, and I believe that this one will keep growing. So I would look for pound Swiss is very bullish. Now, pound dollar pair. We will analyze pound dollar pair next. Yeah, so, and traders, don't forget to share your thoughts about the today's FOMC and the today's Fed rate decision. Yeah, so the main reason why we gathered today is the today's FOMC. So share your thoughts about this one and let me know what are your personal predictions about the rate hike and stuff. Yeah, so pound dollar. And on pound dollar, previously with my students, we have nicely predicted a bullish movement on pound dollar. Yeah, we have spotted a significant horizontal structure support right here. Then we spotted the confirmed breakout of a falling wedge pattern here on a daily. Then we retested that buy zone from where the price nicely bounced. Now, what can we expect from the pair now? Similar to many dollar-related instruments, pound dollar pair is currently stuck between two very important structures. From one side, traders, we have a significant horizontal structure support right here. You can see that in the past it was a resistance from where the price dropped, and after the breakout it turned into support from where we see a bullish movement now. And looking left, we can also spot a very important resistance right here, traders. So we are currently stuck between these two structures. And again, the future reaction of the market will depend on these two structures. Positive FOMC will push the price higher, and a bullish breakout of that resistance will confirm a strong bullish sentiment. So once the daily candle closes above that resistance, we will go higher, and that resistance cluster will be the next goal for buyers then. However, if the price breaks and closes below that support, yes, if the price breaks and closes below that support, probabilities will be high that we will drop. And that structure right here will be the goal for sellers. Yes, so that is what we are currently looking for here. And by the way, we are also forming the inside bar formation right here. So you can see that here is our modest bar. And so far, the next candle perfectly respected the boundaries of that modest bar. And then that candle is still trading within the range of that candle. So again, it is the classic example of the indecision and consolidation. So let's wait for the Fed, because today's Fed meeting will clarify what will happen with the market next. Then I promised to analyze dollar CAD, so we'll analyze dollar CAD and traders. If I missed your question, it simply means that so many messages here in the live chat. So if I miss, you can ask me just in a couple of minutes. Again, I promise I won't finish this live stream before I answer all your questions. So thank you so much for your patience. Yes, and thank you for respecting other members. So New Zealand dollar. Yes, Anoop, I saw you asked New Zealand dollar above, so New Zealand dollar. Let's analyze this one now. On New Zealand dollar pair, analyzing the price action, I spotted a very important pattern here on the daily. So we see that here on New Zealand dollar, we have a minor bearish trend. We have a minor bearish trend, and here the price has nicely reached that support. Yes, we have a very solid support right here, where we formed doji candle, and then we bounced, perfectly respecting that structure. Now looking left, traders, we have a very significant resistance right here. And approaching that resistance, the price formed a very nice inverted head and shoulders pattern. Yes, we have a completed pattern right here. And what we know about this pattern is that it is a classic reversal pattern, traders. And in order to confirm a bullish reversal here on New Zealand dollar, what we'll look for, we will look for a bullish breakout of its neckline. Yes, a bullish violation, the daily candle closes above the neckline of that head and shoulders pattern, will give us a very important bullish signal. And then we will expect a bullish continuation on New Zealand dollar to that resistance. Yes, so that is so far what I am watching here. Yes, and that is so far important pattern to watch. And if the Fed decides to increase not increase, how to say it, if the Fed if the Fed decides to tighten the policies, I guess it may lead to the breakout of that structure and a bullish continuation. Yeah, so let's see what will happen and monitor that head and shoulders pattern here on New Zealand dollar. Now, dollar Swiss. The next instrument that we will analyze will be dollar Swiss, and then we will take a look at natural gas. Traders, I hope you follow my analysis and I hope everything is clear. I see more than 90 members watching this live stream and just 55 likes. Traders, please give me more likes. Yes, it is the only thing that I ask from you. So please don't forget to like this live stream. And don't forget to subscribe to my social networks. Traders, I have a Telegram channel, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TradingView page. All the links are in the description below. Dollar Swiss. Dollar Swiss pair is in a long-term range. Let's check this one on a daily. And yeah, so here on a daily, dollar Swiss pair is ranging, right? We have here a very strong resistance, and over here we have a very strong support. And for now, the price is stuck within the boundaries of that range. What we know about the ranging market? Once the market reaches the resistance of the range, it tends to drop all the way down to the support of the range. And once the support of the range is reached, probabilities are high that the market will keep growing till the upper boundary of the range is reached, right? And recently, we have reached the support of the range, and from that, a bullish rally initiated. And the price so far didn't manage to reach the resistance of the range. So from the probabilities perspective, chances will be higher that the resistance of the range will be reached quite soon. So on the pair, I am bullish. However, yeah, when we see the ranging market, the best advice for us is to monitor the boundaries of the range and to trade only strictly from the boundaries of the range. Yes, I hope it is clear. Gold, says Ellie, my friend, we already analyzed gold, so please you can check the recording. I shared very detailed multiple time frame analysis for gold. I guess it was analyzed around half an hour ago, so please check the recording. Yeah, now Peon Cat pair. Let's analyze Peon Cat. And Malik says, sir, when we will have any signal in VIP group? My friend, so far I haven't opened any signal. Yeah, so please be patient. Yeah, remember that we cannot always treat. Remember that quantity does not imply the quality. And for me, the quality of my signals is extremely important. And for that reason, I send the signals only when I personally enter the trade. Yes, and if I decide to wait, you should follow me and wait. Yes, and if I decide to trade, yeah, then I let you know. So if you trust my opinion, if you trust my decisions, so please respect and follow. Yeah, I hope it is clear. So, what will we analyze next? Natural gas. I promised to analyze natural gas, so nat gas USD. What was the ticker for natural gas? Natural gas. Yeah, this one. Let's check. And with the natural gas, still, it is very strange what is happening. Yeah, and so far, as you remember from the previous live stream, we keep monitoring that horizontal structure. Yes, so far everything depends on the reaction of the price to that support. Yes, we are coiling around that support, and as we previously discussed, a bearish breakout of that support may push the price lower. Yes, to that support. And yeah, and currently approaching that support, yeah, I am patiently monitoring the test of that point, because over here, if we analyze, let me show you what I see. If we analyze the price action from the harmonics perspective, here we have a very strong bearish impulse, then the retracement, and if we take that bearish impulse, copy and paste that, yeah, you can see that here we have a very nice potential harmonic movement. Yes, we have a very nice potential harmonic movement right here, and I guess chances will be high that from here we might see a pullback. So on focus will be that area right here, from where we will look for a pullback trade. And of course, once I spot a decent confirmation, I will share the update with you on my free Telegram channel. So don't forget to subscribe. Now, Aussie Swiss, GOT. Sorry, I saw that you asked to analyze that. I just forgot. So let's check Aussie Swiss and analyze. Isaac says, please work on entry. It disturbs me. Isaac, let me know what exactly do you mean by work on entry? What exactly does it mean? Aussie Swiss. Aussie Swiss pair. Let's check this one and let's open the daily. So Aussie Swiss pair, daily time frame. And by the way, if we look left, yeah, we have something special here. Not really. So on Aussie Swiss, we have recently saw a very impulsive bearish movement, and for many days the market was falling. Then once that support was reached, the market started to recover. Yes, and we saw a very nice correctional movement. For now, the closest strong structure from where I would expect the next strong bearish wave is right here. So I guess traders, you see that we are trading in a long-term bearish trend. So for us, it is reasonable to look for some trend following opportunities, to look for shorting. And so far, that will be the closest structure from where I would consider shorting the pair. So your plan for now is to let the price reach that structure. And from that structure, we will look for a confirmation to sell. Yes, so far, that is the plan. Even though the pair looks very bearish to me, shorting earlier is very risky. Yes, the market is very oversold. So I won't be surprised if the pair will keep recovering. Yeah, so that is what I see. Steven, question about pound CAD. Let's analyze this one. Pound CAD pair. What is up with the pound CAD? On the pound CAD pair, even though traders, even though locally we see a very nice bullish continuation, even though just recently we have violated that resistance to the upside, I want you to be extremely careful. If we open a weekly and look left, here in the weekly, analyzing the price action, we can spot a major falling trend line. Yes, you can see that here we have a major falling trend line that was respected 3 times in a row in the past, and from where we saw significant bearish movements. So I think from that trend line, one more bearish wave be start. So I would strictly recommend not buying the pair, even though we see very bullish price action right here. Be extremely careful. Yes, monitor the reaction of the trend line, and I guess chances will be high that a bearish wave will initiate from that. Yes, I hope it is clear. Now, let's see Alisa right here. Vasily, please, CAD Yen. I am bullish on the pair, spot a falling wedge on 4-hour time frame. I do agree. I think I do agree with you. Let's check this one. So, CAD Yen pair. Even though we are trading in a bearish trend, recently we have reached a very important support, right? We have reached a very important support, and we formed a very nice doji candle on that with a very nice rejection from the downside. With that in mind, opening a 4-hour time frame, here in a 4-hour time frame, we can spot indeed, yeah, the falling wedge pattern. Yes, we have a cute falling wedge pattern right here. We got the contraction of a price action within that wedge, and the market has successfully violated its resistance to the upside. Yes, we closed above that, we retested that, and now we see a bullish continuation. So yeah, Lisa, I do agree that the pair looks bullish, and I would expect a bullish continuation right here. So chances will be high that the pair will keep growing. Yeah, so bias here on CAD Yen is very bullish. Let me know, traders, if you have any questions. And if you asked a question at the beginning of a live stream, but I missed that, now it is the best moment to ask again. Yeah, so please do it, and don't forget to like this live stream. Thank you so much, Kalyani, for liking. I appreciate that. So New Zealand Yen. Yes, I see a question from James about New Zealand Yen. That will be the next instrument for the analysis. Yes, and more than 80 members watching this live stream. Thank you so much for your participation, and more than 800 people already attended this live stream. Yeah, these numbers are phenomenal, and yeah, I truly appreciate that so many people are here, yes, watching this live sessions. It is really inspiring. So, New Zealand yen daily time frame, and here the situation is quite similar to other yen pairs. But here, I guess there's one very important difference. So, first of all, again, here we have a very strong support. Yes, very strong support from where we see very nice rejections. Yes, and again, we formed a doji candle on that. Yes, we formed a doji candle on that with a very strong rejection from the downside. But at the same time, analyzing the perspective here on a 4-hour time frame, we can spot that currently the pair is ranging, right? And you can see that from one side we have our daily support, but from another, yeah, we have the resistance right here. Yeah, so we have the resistance right here that the price perfectly respects. Yes, and I think the pair will be bullish only after breakout of that structure. If the price breaks and closes above that resistance, then chances will be high that we will go higher. So everything depends on the reaction of the price to that intraday resistance now. So watch carefully. That will be our focus. Isaac, and please give me the some comments about what do you mean work on interest? Yeah, because that sounds like nonsense. So please try to describe what exactly are you meaning. Now, EuroCAD peer question from Sharon. Yeah, Sharon, I see your question. Yeah, now let's analyze EuroCAD. So if you follow me on my free Telegram channel, you know that since last week I'm very bullish on EuroCAD. Yeah, and I was looking for a confirmation I was looking for buying EuroCAD with my students, and we are looking for the test of the daily structure supports to confirm a coming bullish movement. And on EuroCAD, here we have spotted that very nice and strong horizontal structure support that was reached. We were heavily rejected from that support, and then a doji candle was formed on that. Yes, the price formed a doji candle on that, and on a 4-hour time frame, a very cute double bottom here was formed. Yeah, the price formed a double bottom, violated the neckline, retested that, and then we saw a bullish continuation. And it turned out that now EuroCAD is approaching the current local highs. But as we already predicted, yes, returning back to a weekly time frame, and those who watched the previous live stream knew that on the previous live stream we have spotted a confirmed breakout of that major resistance cluster. Yes, we have this major resistance cluster right here that was broken to the upside on the weekly. And we made the prediction that that violation will push the price higher. That violation is very important for the pair, and chances will be high that the market will keep growing. Yes, and the next midterm goal for buyers is that resistance cluster. So far, it is the closest strong resistance that we see on a weekly. So chances will be high that the pair will keep growing and growing and growing. Yes. So I hope it is clear. Yeah. Lisa says, please, Vasily, from my performance in learning from your YouTube channel, have learned a lot. Can I find real account? What do you think? Can I find real account, or what do you think? So, traders, I personally checking this funding account thing is very hyped right now, and When I was learning how to trade, it wasn't popular, it wasn't common, and rarely someone said about funded accounts. But now it is a very hyped thing. And what I personally don't like about funding accounts is the restrictions, limitations, and rules that they give for passing the challenges. And because of very strict conditions and rules that they give, luck plays a very important role in passing. So in my humble and personal opinion, funding account is not a solution to learn how to trade and to become a consistently profitable trader. So I know that your opinion might be different, but do not overestimate funding accounts. Yes, 50% there is just luck. By the way, let me know what are your thoughts. Let me know what are your thoughts about funding accounts. I have a lot of students who successfully passed, by the way, the FTMO challenges and similar kind of challenges, but I'm still quite skeptical about these challenges. But let me know what are your thoughts. Now, traders, let me know what else to analyze for you. Let me know if you have any questions. So nice to see Nazir right here. It looks like Nazir just joined. My friend, we already analyzed gold. Yes, we already analyzed gold. We executed the multiple time frame analysis and we spotted the inside bar formation here on the 4-hour. And so far we discussed that everything will depend on the breakout right here. So we are waiting for FOMC. And depending on the breakout, will either bullish or bearish. So that is what is on focus now. James says, I have a stock Nix Innovations Inc. James, what do you mean? Let me know. Tanda says, hey Vasily, the patience, love, and respect that you give to viewers is amazing. Thank you so much. And I appreciate your warm feedback. Thank you. So did anybody else took a short trade on Pound Yen? Says Habib, let me know, why are you bearish there? Is it because of fundamentals, or what is the why you decided to short? Because we have analyzed this one on a daily, and on the 4-hour we spotted the consolidation range and the bullish breakout of that. So I would say that it would be, from a current perspective, it is quite risky to short. So let me know why you think so. Now, Alisa says, hi Vasily, explain with theory. You said 3 touches confirm trend line drawing, but most times you draw 2 touches on lower time frames, like you sometimes draw 2 trend lines touches. Alisa, let me say that again. So we consider 2 touches based trend lines for analysis, but for trading we consider only 3 touches based trend lines. So we will actually trade only from the trend lines that are confirmed by 3 touches. And we will consider trend lines for analysis only if they are confirmed by 2 touches. And I guess I have a video on my YouTube channel. You can text me after the live stream and I will try to find this video for you. Traders, let me know if you have any questions. Ali says, love from Pakistan. Thank you, Ali. Thank you for being right here, and thank you for joining. So many members right here watching this live stream. 90 members live right now, right here watching this live stream. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Traders, don't forget to support me with likes. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And Dingo says, you go live every day. I go live every day in my premium group. So if you want to see this live streams on a daily basis, don't forget to check my premium group. Yes, it is. You can read more on my website, vasilytrader.com. Now, Ladies Beauty says, I got funded with your analysis. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. And it is amazing. Truly traders, I guess I receive around 2-3 messages every week from traders who successfully passed the challenge following my rules and my strategy. And it is definitely inspiring. So thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Now, what else? Dollar CAD. Malik has to analyze dollar CAD. Let's analyze this one together. Dollar CAD pair, daily time frame. So, on dollar CAD, again, the situation is very peculiar because from one side, here on dollar CAD, we have a confirmed structure breakout. Yes, we got a very strong resistance right here that was broken to the upside. And now the price retests that. And retesting that structure here on the 4-hour time frame, we can spot, wait a second, we can spot the flag. Yeah. So a bullish breakout of the flag may push the price higher. Yes, so that is the buyer's perspective, and it is the plan to buy. But if we open, let me show you, let's open also dollar CAD. Yes, dollar CAD pair. Let's open this one, and let me show you what I see here. So if we again open this one on a daily, yeah, and here again we have our structure. Yes, here we have our key structure, and analyze the price action just on a daily. We can spot right here the descending triangle. Yeah, do you see, traders? Yes, it looks like a descending triangle. We keep setting low highs right here and setting equal lows. So the plan is the following. If here in the 4-hour time frame we break the resistance of the flag, we will expect a bullish movement and bullish continuation, while a bearish breakout of the neckline of the triangle will push the price lower. Yeah, so from buyer's side, yeah, buyers need to break the resistance of the flag to confirm, yes, a strong bullish sentiment, while sellers, in order to confirm their strengths, should break the neckline of the triangle. And I don't know who will be stronger right here. It all depends on today's FOMC. Yes, so that is why the main focus of our today's discussion is FOMC. Yeah. Now, James, just give me the ticker of a stock that you want me to analyze. Yes, if you want me to analyze some stocks, just give me a ticker, and I will be happy to check. Nixe, you said Nixe. If you want me, I can check. James, just give me yes in the live chat if you want me to check this Nixe chart. And Ali says, sir, Euro Yen analysis. My friend, we already analyzed Euro Yen. Yeah, we analyzed Euro Yen. We spotted the range right here with the confirmed breakout. So we made a very bullish prediction right here, and we believe that the pair will keep growing, most likely. Yeah. Then silver. I saw a question about silver. Yeah, where? I guess. Yeah, certainly someone asked about silver, so let's check silver. And Yusuf says, what do you think about the combination of 4 hour, 30 minutes, and 15 minutes for day trading using 4 hour for sure? Yeah, Yusuf, completely. Yeah, so I have the day trading strategy and scalping strategy, and the combination that you suggested I use for scalping. So you analyze the trend and key levels on the 4 hour, and then you are looking for confirmation on 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Yes, that is true. That completely works. Yes, and you definitely should try. Yes, if you want more trades, within the day, definitely, yes, that is a correct combination. Alisa says, hey, Vasily, please, how do you scalp? Yeah, so The answer is in the previous message, Alisa. So you follow the same rules. Yes, you follow the same confirmations. What you change, you just change your time frames. So if here we always started our analysis with the daily. We analyze the trend on a daily. We analyze the key levels on a daily. For scalping, your first time frame is 4 hour. And then you check 30 minutes, yes, and 15 minutes, yes. So that is the difference. Yeah, and all other rules are the same. Yeah, so I hope Alisa it is clear. Now, Nixe, James says Nixe. Let's check what is up with this Nixe traders. Just briefly, let's check. I occasionally check the stock, so I guess it will be interesting to see what is happening here. Yeah, so it looks like here we have just a classic trend following. Yeah, we have a very important horizontal structure support right here that was reached. And approaching that support, yeah, is it a valid one? I guess not really the valid one. Let's try to draw. Yeah. Take a look. So we formed the wedge pattern right here. We violated the resistance of the wedge. We also broke the last level, the level of the last level high to the upside as well. So chances will be high that this one will keep growing. Yes, I strongly believe that this Nixe will keep growing at least to that resistance. So bias here is very bullish. Now, returning back to euro dollar. Traders, we already analyzed euro dollar. And Tariq says, can you please open euro dollar 15 minutes short? I'm interested in 1 hour trade. It seems to have calmed down since this morning. Tariq, let's check. So remember our daily time frame analysis, right? The market is currently stuck between two structures. Yes, between that broken resistance that is support right now and that major resistance. With that in mind, let's check the hourly time frame. On an hourly time frame here, we formed a double bottom. Yes, we formed a double bottom. Testing that, we broke its neckline, retested, and bounced from that. Yeah. So that is what we see here. But what about, sorry, in 15 minutes? 15 minutes. Yeah. So let's check if we have something special here. So from a current perspective, my friend, I can only see that here we have the minor support cluster that the market is approaching. And I guess from that support cluster, we may see a bullish movement. Yeah, but I don't see any nice pattern right here to confirm something. Yeah. So the only decent clue here is the double bottom formation. Yes, here on an hourly time frame. That is so far the only strong clue that I would consider. Yeah. Now, Isaac says, make us video on when to enter market on lower time frame after breakout. Isaac, I have a lot of videos about that. Yeah, for example, just search on YouTube breakout trading strategy, Vasily Trader. Yes, there I shared step-by-step guide for breakout trading, from higher time frame analysis to lower time frame analysis with entry, stop, target. Yes, and I have a lot of videos like that. So check that first, and if you want more, then I will send you. Yeah, so just start with this one. Yeah. So Alisa, your dollar we already analyzed on a daily, and we discussed that the price is currently stuck between two structures. Yes, a very strong resistance and a very strong support. So we are waiting for the FOMC to confirm the breakout of one of the structures, and that will show us where the market will go next. Yeah. EURUSD is trading on key resistance, and I spot a rising channel on 4-hour time frame waiting for breakout confirmation. Have you spotted? Yeah, I guess the channel. Let me check. Probably. Yeah, definitely there should be a channel. Let's just try to draw it. Where do you see the channel here on the 4-hour, because from a current perspective, I cannot see that I have any right here. So probably you should review your channel, because I don't see the valid one. Yeah. Traders, let me know if you have any questions. I'm planning to finish the live stream soon, so if you still want me to analyze something else for you, or if you want to ask me something else, yes, now it is the best moment to ask. So don't be shy and let me know. Yeah. Erica says, do you think about euro dollar and pound dollar? I feel like both are consolidating. Do you make interest within a consolidation? Erica, I completely agree with you. Both euro dollar and pound dollar are currently consolidating. Yes, and they both are stuck between two very important structures and trade within a very narrow range, right? So, of course, once the market is stuck within the range, you can trade the boundaries of the range. You can wait for the test of the resistance of the range and look for shorting from there, and you can look for buying from the support of the range. Yes, that is one of the strategies. Another strategy is to wait for a breakout. Yes, another strategy is to wait for a breakout. If the price breaks the boundaries of the range, the breakout of the upper boundary is usually a very important bullish clue, while a bearish breakout of the support of the range is usually a very important bearish clue. Yeah, so I hope it makes sense. Yeah. Now, Lucia says, is it good to use patterns or not? Thanks. Lucia, I trade only patterns. Yeah, so my trade entries, my triggers are strictly based on the patterns. Yes, patterns are very important. Yes, they work phenomenally well in the combination of trend analysis and structure analysis. So I definitely would recommend you pattern trading. Yep. Now, Tariq, we already analyzed dollar Swiss. Yes, I already shared the analysis. We spotted the major range there, and we discussed that chances will be higher that the market will reach the resistance of the range soon. Yeah. Now, natural gas, we also analyzed. Yes, we have already checked natural gas, and we so far discussed that on focus is that yellow zone, because it is the confluence zone between the horizontal structure and the completion point of a harmonic movement. Yeah, so that is what we see right here. Now, Aussie Swiss. Aussie Swiss pair, question from James. Let's check this one. This one, my friend, we already analyzed as well. And on focus, now is that structure. So far, we discussed that it is the closest safe point from where we can look for trend following opportunities. Alexa, sometimes you give setups, we wait for a test, but it doesn't not happen and we miss entry. Yes, Malik, we will quite often miss the entries, and you will miss the entries anyway, no matter what you treat. So there are limitations of any trading strategy, and you either admit these limitations or you change the strategy. Yes, so that is how trading works. Yes, and I'm a very conservative trader. For me, as I already said, quantity is not that important as the quality of the setups. So for that reason, yeah, I am waiting. I'm waiting for good setups. I'm waiting for the confirmations, and I don't like to trade aggressively. Yeah. But Patty says you are the best, hoping to learn a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much, dear Patty. Now, Pound New Zealand. Pound New Zealand. Traders, on Pound New Zealand, I spotted a very bullish setup. Here on Pound New Zealand, this morning, I spotted this bullish triangle, the ascending triangle. Yeah, and you can see that here the price was sitting higher lows, equal highs, and we got a confirmed breakout of its neckline. Yes, you can see that the price successfully violated the neckline of the triangle right here. We closed above that, and in my view, probabilities will be high that the pair will keep growing now. And the broken neckline of the triangle and its trend line now compose the contracting buy zone, the area from where you can look for buying. Yeah, so bias on the pair is very bullish. And once I spot a confirmation to buy this one, I will definitely share the update on my free Telegram channel. Yeah. So traders, let me know if everything is clear. Thank you so much for your questions, and I really like the fact that all the members are respecting each other. We have very warm chatting right here, and that is definitely great. And more than 1,000 people already watched this live session today. Yeah, that is phenomenal, traders, and we got 99 likes. Give me one more. Yeah, so it will be the 100. Yeah, and questions. So EURUCAD Sergio says, "Hi Vasily, good to see you before FOMC. What do you see on pound yen?" Sergio, we already analyzed this one. Yeah, we already checked pound yen, GBP, JPY, and we spotted the confirmed bullish breakout right here. Yes, we spotted the range there, yeah, and we spotted its bullish breakout. So we discussed that probabilities will be higher that this one will keep growing. Yes, bulls are definitely pushing right here, so I guess this one may bounce. Yeah, so that is what I see. Then Bapa Group says pound dollar fall. Really? Let's briefly return back. Yeah, no surprise. As we discussed, it is trading within the range. Yes, it is trading within the range, perfectly respecting the horizontal resistance and this horizontal support. Yeah, so no surprise that the price respects that for now. Yeah, so as we already discussed, in range trading, there are two strategies. We are either waiting for breakout of one of its boundaries, or we treat the boundaries itself. So you can see that once the market reached the upper boundary of the range, we started to fall, right? So now we see a bearish continuation. Yeah. Patty says, EURUCAD, my friend, we have already checked EURUCAD and we discussed that here the perspective remains very bullish, sentiment is bullish, and we are preparing for bullish continuation to that major resistance cluster. So most likely this one will keep growing. Yeah. Neil, Atham says, does inflation work actively for gold? Atham, so it really depends on the nature of inflation. So there are two types of inflation. There are many types, by the way, of the inflation, but currently we have the monetary inflation that was during the COVID, and we have the supply chain inflation, when because of the regulations prices are increasing. Yes. And when we have the monetary inflation, gold reacts, yes, and gold starts growing. But when we have the supply chain inflation, gold usually doesn't react or even falls. Yeah, so the nature of the inflation is very important when you make predictions on gold based on the inflation. Yes. Altaf says, which area we need to focus for retest after breakout? Yeah, so the area based on the candles. Yeah, so Malik, to be honest, I don't really got the question, but Malik, on my YouTube channel, search the video breakout trading strategy. Yeah, 7 steps strategy. Vasily Trader. Just check that, and there I explained the entire breakout trading strategy step by step with entry stop targets and the exact zones from where to trade. Yeah, so I hope it is clear. Alisa, Vasily, how much is the best equity to start trading on real account? Alisa, to start trading on a real account, you should pick the amount that you can afford yourself to lose. Yes, because inevitably the first trading account will be blue. Yeah, unfortunately that happens. So the first amount, that be the amount that you can let yourself lose, but at the same time it should be a little bit painful for you personally to lose this money. Yeah, so find the amount that that is based on these conditions. Yeah, CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss, I guess we have already analyzed CAD Swiss. New. This one we didn't analyze. So in CAD Swiss, I guess traders, you saw that CAD Swiss reached that major horizontal key level. Yes, and we can better recognize that key level here on the weekly. We were nicely rejected from that key level, and from that key level we have nicely bounced. And ahead here on CAD Swiss, I see a very important resistance cluster. Yeah, here it goes. And from that resistance cluster, I will look for shorting. Yes, so that is so far will be the closest structure from where I would look for shorting opportunities. Yes, so traders, let the price reach that cluster, and from there look for shorting opportunities. Yes, that will be a very nice area to try to sell the market. And again, once that area is reached, I will patiently wait for a confirmation. Yes, and once I spot a confirmation, I will definitely share an update on my free Telegram channel. So don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, and question from James about European. European pair, let's check. So European pair is currently stuck between two structures. Yes, from one side we have a key support right here. And from another, yeah, we have a key resistance right here. So let's, by the way, check how the price reacted to that resistance. If we have something special here, I guess not. Yeah, so for now, James, I would only suggest to look for a breakout. Yeah, so again, when you don't know what to do, when you see no clues, wait for a breakout, because breakout is one of the strongest clues. Yeah, so bullish breakout of that resistance will give you a very bullish signal with a potential bullish continuation to that resistance, while a bearish breakout will most likely push the price lower. Yeah, so that is so far will be the plan, and unfortunately from a current perspective, I don't really know where the market will go next, because we don't have a trend here. We are trading in sideways, so it's relatively hard to predict the next move. Yeah. Olaida says, so what is your own expectations for the rate news later today? So I do agree with the majority that the rate will most likely be increased, and I think the rate will be increased by 25 basic points. Yeah, so that is so far my expectations. But remember, as I already said, not only the numbers are important. What is also important is the rhetoric of the Fed, the words. Yes, so because their sentiment quite often is reflected in their words. Yes, so words here may play a very important role. So if they say it is the last increase, yes, and that is the last rate hike, and they will actually increase that, but do it the last time, it will be different than they say that we will increase the rate and we will keep increasing that. Yeah, so that is a big difference. So always remember about that. Tariq says euro dollar 1 hour chart bearish flag breaking down in next 5 hours. Let's check this one. And traders, please don't forget to like this live stream. Don't forget to like it. More than 100 likes already. Truly appreciate that. And 85 people here watching this live session. Yes, traders, I hope that you enjoy. Yeah, and I'm doing my best to make this live stream good for you. Yeah. So flag, you see the flag here on an hourly time frame, and What do you mean by the flag? To be honest, my friend, I don't see the flag right here. So probably, yeah, I don't see the flag. So if you see that this range right here is the flag, then yes, we are waiting for a breakout. But in order to break that range right here, we strictly need a daily candle close. Yes, not the intraday candle close. Yes, it is a very important rule to follow right here. Dollar index DXY. So as I have already mentioned on my free Telegram channel, dollar index has recently violated that horizontal support cluster to the downside, retested that and dropped lower. Moreover, here on a 4-hour time frame, I have spotted the I remember I saw the channel right here. Let me check that. Yeah, not from here, probably from here. Yeah. So we have the trend line right here, the falling trend line right here, and one more we have right here. So we have a falling channel where the index is currently trading. And our closest strong support that we see on the index is right here. So from a technical perspective, traders, the index looks very bearish. Yes, the index looks very bearish, and I think chances will be high that this one will drop. Yes, chances will be phenomenally high that this one will keep falling, just based on the technicals. Yes, and I will change my view if only tomorrow the index closes above that resistance. If we close above that resistance, only then the bullish continuation will be expected to higher structure levels. For now, I'm very bearish. And Ali, I have already analyzed Bitcoin. I did it at the beginning of this live stream. So please check the recording. I shared very detailed top-down analysis. Yes, I analyzed weekly, daily, 4-hour time frames. So please check the recording. But in brief, on focus right now is that channel. Yeah, we have a rising parallel channel right here. And so far, we concluded that a bearish breakout of the support of the channel will most likely push the price lower. Yeah. So if you're looking for shorting, yes, if you see the slowing bearish momentum, then you can look for breakout of the channel's support as the confirmation to short. Aussie Yen question from from James. And it's so funny. I am already talking for more than 1 hour 30 minutes and you are still listening. That is crazy, traders, and I truly appreciate. Yes, I truly appreciate. So, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, traders, to not miss new live streams. So in brief about Aussie Yen, my friend, here I am bullish. Yes, and on Aussie Yen, I see the breakout of that falling wedge pattern. Yes, we have violated the resistance of the wedge to the upside, and we have also formed the triangle right here. Yes, we formed the ascending triangle formation, and we got the confirmed breakout of the neckline of a triangle and the resistance of the wedge. So chances will be phenomenally high that this one will keep growing. And so far, the closest strong resistance is right here, James. So I think the market will keep growing. US30 index, and this one we already analyzed. Yes, this one we already analyzed, and these are the drawings. So we are monitoring the reaction of the price to these two structures. Yes, we spotted that major strong resistance and that major strong support. And so far, what we are waiting for here in Dow Jones, we are waiting for breakouts. Yes, the breakout of the resistance will push the price higher, while a bearish breakout of the support will push the price lower. Yeah, as you see, Lira here, Aussie Swiss and dollar Swiss. My friend, we already analyzed dollar Swiss multiple times, by the way. So please check the recording of this live stream. And on Aussie Swiss pair, so far we discussed that on focus is that resistance, and so far that is the closest structure from where we will look for shorting. Yeah, so for now on focus is that resistance. Aussie New Zealand. So this morning, Aussie New Zealand was approaching a very important resistance, Elisa, right? I guess you saw that the market reached that major horizontal resistance cluster here on the daily. And taking into consideration that we are trading in a bearish trend since February, yeah, probabilities will be high that from that resistance the next strong bearish movement will initiate. And on an hourly time frame this morning, I have spotted this double top. Yes, the price here formed a double top. We violated the neckline, and now bears are pushing the price lower. You can see that then we violated that support, and it is one more extra bearish clue. So I think the pair will keep falling, and so far the goal for sellers is that support. Yes, so bias here remains very bearish, and I think that the pair will keep falling. Well, traders, I guess that is the great moment to finish our today's live stream. So we got a phenomenal discussion today, and I analyzed, I don't know even how many instruments I analyzed today, and I hope that my today's analysis, traders, will help you trading the FOMC. Yes, so remember that the main reason why we gather today is today's FOMC, the Federal Reserve rate decision today. Yeah, so that event is on focus. Be very patient, be careful. Remember that around the announcement, volatility may spike. So be careful, plan your risks, yes, traders, and don't be greedy. Once I see decent setups, remember that I will always share with you the updates. So don't forget to subscribe to my social networks in order not to miss the updates. Also, if you're interested in my premium services, I have the Trading Academy, I have Signals Group, I have book and course for you, and I also do one-on-one coaching program. For more info, don't forget to check my website. It is vasilytrader.com. Also, traders, please don't forget to like this live stream, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to share your feedbacks. Remember that your feedbacks are very important, and yeah, they motivate me to do this live streams more often for you. Let me know how can I improve the quality of this live streams, and share with me your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, traders. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I will see you soon. Thank you.